Okay, these are our garage overhead doors, and they're slightly ajar. And they're slightly ajar is because we have pulled the emergency release handles on them. This is the one car opening, and this is the double car opening. Now, what we noticed here on our control wires is that they have been fastened to the walls with staples, but the staples are not insulated staples. So since the staples are not insulated, they can cut the control wires and cause the doors to malfunction. The optic sensors are closer to the garage floor than 6 inches. That's a good thing, but the control wires were improperly stapled. The doors are slightly ajar because I have released the emergency releases on both of them. Now, these door opener buttons are supposed to be within sight of the doors. Okay, that's the code. But they also come with an app. And with this app, you can open and close these doors from anywhere, from the Department of Motor Vehicles, from anywhere you can get online service, from the grocery store, you can open and close them. Now, which is kind of defeats the purpose of having the door buttons within sight. So it would be prudent to have a spotter or something. Some people have alarms that are integrated into the systems so that they know the door. Everybody knows that the door is opening and closing. I don't know what the answer is. I know what the answer is that these doors were manufactured by LiftMaster, and a very good company, by the way. I can't say enough about LiftMaster. It's one of the best door opener companies there is, and they're not paying me to say that. But also, they're UL listed, Underwriter Laboratories. And what supersedes code? The listed manufacturer's installation instructions. Or the local jurisdiction having authority, that would be the code inspector. Or an engineer that could prove that an installation meets or exceeds the intent of the code. So those are the three things. We can, code is a guidebook. So anyway, obviously it's listed. Obviously the manufacturer doesn't have a problem with that. But I'm calling it to your attention because, yes, these are supposed to be here in sight of the door, but you can open them off and close them off site. So I did my job. I've made you aware. Optic sensors are close to the ground than 6 inches. That's a good thing. Our electric control wires are not installed with insulated staples. That's a bad thing. We've got spring warning tension notices on the inside corners of the doors. That's a good thing. Our manual door locks have been decommissioned, so we do not accidentally damage our door when using them in the automatic procedure. If you had a power failure or something like that, you could come in, and this is a door warning notice. This is a good thing. It's like the warning notice over there on the door. That's a good thing, okay? So this door could be, if we lost power or you decided that the door opener didn't work or whatever, you could take this bolt out and use this manual, but in the meantime, you can't lock it accidentally and accidentally damage your door. Spring tension notices, that's a good thing. Safety notice, that's a good thing. These are all good things. What's the bad things, bud? Well, we've got one bad thing is that we don't have insulated staples. And then another bad thing is we do not have pull handles on the insides and outsides of the doors, so we do not have manual pull handles. Now, let's just see how the operation works, because we're operational folks. We like to do operational things. That one locked up pretty good. This one's coming in. He's not exactly acting right. I just saw a mouse run across there. I did. He was a little bitty cute guy. I did. Okay. Maybe that'll hang now. Let's be operational. I'll be. Okay. That should work. I don't like these videos being too short. Coming on along. Here it comes, just like waiting for the ferry. There we go. Okay. And down. Now, on the inspection agreement, I do not do block tests. I made a business decision, do no harm. So, on my inspection agreement that my dear client signed, says I do not do block tests. On the inspection agreement posted on my website, says I do not do block tests. I'm telling you right now, I do not do block tests for the safety reverses, but we are going to test them electrically. Now the builder comes in for the 1-year warranty. We got a little loose strap over here. A little loose weather stripping right here. There you go. So we got a little bit of loose weather stripping. Might have been had that little mouse guy in. Where'd you go, buddy? Alright. So I do not do block tests. The builder for the 1-year warranty, he can come in. I don't know what it is about those guys. They love to show you the block test. And they get it from the instructions, which are not posted here. We don't have the instructions on the units, but there's probably one in a kitchen drawer someplace. The builder installs plenty of these. The instructions are available online. I have a link baked inside of your report with instructions on how to do a proper block test. But what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to take my big old flat zombie hoof and I'm going to dance over here like a dancing fool. I'm going to break the beam. We're going to see the safety reverse. Come over here. You. Am I fast enough? Safety reverse. Open the sesame. So we got our testing. So we know the safety reverse features do work. I just didn't do a block test.